A breach inside one of the world's most tightly guarded militaries has once again brought focus on the growing infiltration by Iran inside Israeli military. Two Israeli Air Force technicians are accused of spying for Iran, allegedly passing on sensitive military secrets to Iran from within a military air base. Extremely significant. And Israeli authorities are saying the two men, both F-15 mechanics, stationed at an airbase in central Israel, maintained direct contact with Iranian intelligence operatives for months in exchange for money. They allegedly handed over classified material as well as details about fighter jets, infrastructure at the military airbase and operational systems, allegedly. One of the accused even allegedly transferred training material, sensitive diagrams of Israeli aircraft engines, and photographs from inside restricted military areas. Reports saying these images included photos of the base's control towers, runways, and personnel. One soldier was allegedly asked to assassinate an Israeli Air Force chief, Major General. The operatives were also allegedly tasked with gathering intelligence on top Israeli leaders, including the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, former Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, Security Minister. Their missions included, reportedly, photographing homes, mapping streets, locating strategic defense systems like the Iron Dome batteries. Iranian agents allegedly even attempted to delay Israeli aircraft deployment from the base where the soldiers worked ahead of the 12-day war in June 2025, but they reportedly refused. Israeli investigators say at least 8 other soldiers serving at the base may have known about the espionage, but failed to report it. The probe, led by Shin Bet, the military police, and the Israeli police, underscoring a growing pattern here. Iran increasingly recruiting insiders within Israeli military, reportedly. Earlier this year itself, an IDF reservist was indicted for passing on details to Iran about the Iron Dome system and Israeli Air Force bases. Meanwhile, Iran has reportedly executed a man convicted of spying for Israel's spy agency Mossad and for passing sensitive information. The man allegedly worked for the Iranian Atomic Energy Organization and used his access to gather and transmit information to Mossad. The incident's raising a very important question. Just how deep does this infiltration really go? A new report claims that Iran's supreme leader suffered severe injuries in the US-Israeli airstrike that killed his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, his wife and son on the 28th of February. Despite the scale of the attack, the report says he remains mentally alert even as he battles serious physical trauma. Since the strike nearly 2 months ago, he has vanished in away from public view, and according to a New York Times report, he stays under tight protection, surrounded almost entirely by doctors and medical personnel. The report, based on conversations with senior Iranian officials, Revolutionary Guard members, and a senior cleric, reportedly depicts how the Iranian leader is recovering under tight security. And as per the report, he has undergone multiple surgeries. One of his legs reportedly required 3 separate operations, raising the possibility of a prosthetic. He is said to be slowly regaining movement in one hand, reportedly, but significant facial burns have left him unable to speak publicly, and doctors may need to perform reconstructive surgery in the future, reportedly. Even Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, a trained heart surgeon reportedly involved in his treatment, senior military commanders and top government officials are reportedly staying away, fearing that any visit could expose his location and make him a target again. And despite these challenges, the report says that Khamenei continues to function as the leader, and messages to him are only passed through sealed handwritten notes by a chain of trusted couriers, ensuring secrecy at every step. He has avoided any public audio or video appearance so far, reportedly unwilling to appear weak or vulnerable in front of the world. Instead, written statements attributed to him, reportedly, are being circulated online and broadcast on state television. With his condition limiting direct control, several key decisions are reportedly being handled by a group of senior commanders within the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. And this development comes as US President Donald Trump claims Iran's leadership is fractured and unstable.
Part of the problem is that, that's why I can't really answer your question. They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control.
And Tehran appears to be pushing back hard against Trump's narrative. Iran's top leadership, including the president, the parliament speaker, and the chief justice, have posted similar messages on social media, rejecting any division and that there is only unity. That's their message. Also saying one God, one nation, one leader, one path, quote unquote. Pakistan's terror and political nexus has been exposed once again after new images show key members from Pakistan's ruling establishment meeting individuals linked to banned terror outfits. The latest image, uploaded by open source social media handle, allegedly showing Pakistan's defense minister in a high-level engagement with Yasir Arafat, the General Secretary of PMML Islamabad. PMML is a political front linked to the Lashkar-e-Toiba, a designated terrorist organization, and claims that the meeting came hours after leaked visuals showed, but with former Director General of ISPR, Asif Ghafoor. In fact, adding to the controversy is another picture which has been circulating showing Yasir Arafat with Talha Saeed, the son of the US designated terrorist Hafiz Saeed, who is the founder of Lashkar-e-Toiba. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.